Wang Ningmeng is a 28-year-old ordinary young woman living alone. She has a straightforward, cute and casual personality. Her best friend in Ran asks her 20-year-old younger brother-in-law to stay at Wang Ningmeng's house for a period of time due to family matters. There is an 8-year age gap between the two. Wang Ningmeng's impression of Ling is still fixed on 10 years ago. Back then, he was a short, chubby little boy who always followed closely behind her, calling her pretty sister and vowing to marry her when he grew up. After meeting again after many years, Ling has undergone an earth-shaking transformation. Standing over 190 centimeters tall, he has superior facial features and a pair of charming peach blossom eyes. He blends youthful vitality with mature hormonal charm, possessing a tall and attractive figure as a classic late bloomer. The huge contrast shocks Wang Ningmeng deeply. On their first, early morning encounter, Wang Ning just woke up, wearing mismatched gaudy pajamas with a messy and awkward look. And Ling teases her directly about her poor dressing taste. The two start bickering and mocking each other from the first meeting. And Ling is quick-witted, sharp-tongued and dark-minded. He teases the older Wang Ningmeng constantly. He deliberately asks about the men's slippers at home, mocks her for never having been in a relationship at 28 with an empty love life. He also acts arrogantly, claiming that he returns this time for a special date and to pursue the girl he has a crush on. He keeps creating ambiguous tension and disturbing Wang Ningmeng's inner peace. Taking him for an immature kid, Wang Ningmeng is helpless and just wants to avoid him and catch up on sleep. On the weekend, Wang Ningmeng is forced by her mother to go on a blind date reluctantly, getting up early, and Ling carefully prepares an exquisite breakfast for her, showing a well-behaved and docile look like an obedient puppy, forming a sharp contrast with his usual naughty side. Wang Ningmeng refuses the breakfast because of the blind date appointment, watching the light in his eyes fade away in an instant. She feels a fleeting sense of guilt. She casually comforts Ling for being stood up by his date and generously expresses her support for him to pursue his crush, completely failing to notice the exclusive hidden affection in the young man's eyes. The blind date turns out to be a terrible experience. The man is arrogant, conceited, greasy and selfish. He keeps boasting about his job throughout the meeting, domineeringly demanding that Wang Ningmeng resign to be a full-time housewife after marriage and give birth to multiple children. His words and deeds are extremely unpleasant. Just as Wang Ningmeng reaches her limit and prepares to leave, Ling sits quietly not far away, watching the whole scene with cold amusement and silently backing her up. Wang Ningmeng openly rebukes the disgusting blind date and leaves gracefully. Outside the restaurant, she meets Ling, who is waiting for her. He holds a box of popular chocolate cake, Wang Ningmeng's favorite dessert. He lies that it is a gift for his crush but gets rejected, then naturally gives the cake to the frustrated Wang Ningmeng, soothing her bad mood after the bad blind date with subtle tenderness. However, Wang Ningmeng only regards his thoughtfulness as a casual favor from a younger brother and never thinks deeply. One night when she is alone and bored, Wang Ningmeng scrolls through short videos online. She accidentally clicks on a high-quality close-up video of a boy's well-defined ABS without showing his face. Fascinated by the perfect muscle lines and sexy figure, she can't help sighing with admiration. She intends to send the video and her flirty comments to her best friend and ran to vent her infatuation. Unfortunately, she sends it to Ling, who is staying at her home by mistake. Panicked instantly, she tries to withdraw the message immediately, yet it is too late. Ling replies with ambiguous words in seconds, saying he will go to her room right away. His deep and magnetic voice rings outside the door, bold and suggestive. Embarrassed and blushing with shame, Wang Ningmeng firmly blocks the door and refuses to open it. Outside the room, Ling teases her deliberately, mentioning her desire to touch ABS and offering to satisfy her wish at any time. This awkward, ambiguous misunderstanding makes the atmosphere between them extremely delicate. Soon after, Ayn Rand makes a video call to Wang Ningmeng and accidentally reveals crucial details. She tells Wang Ningmeng that An Ling never cooks for others, and making breakfast is a special privilege only for his girlfriend. Moreover, An Ling insists on staying at Wang Ningmeng's house voluntarily and refuses to live in a hotel. Connecting these clues with An Ling's abnormal behaviors, Wang Ningmeng starts to doubt for the first time that the girl he claims to pursue might be herself. Troubled by tangled emotions, Wang Ningmeng begins to avoid An Ling on purpose, keeping a deliberate distance. She struggles with the 8-year age gap and the young man's hidden love for her. One day after work, she sees An Ling walking and chatting happily with a girl from a distance, mistaking the girl for his crush. She feels a sudden sense of loss and depression. Sighing at her single life for 28 years, she turns around quietly and leaves, choosing not to disturb them. That night, Wang Ningmeng runs into her senior from university by chance. He is gentle, courteous, and gentlemanly. He invites her to dinner warmly. Having not met for a long time, they share countless topics related to majors and work, chatting until nearly 11 o'clock at night. The senior insists on sending her home politely. At the community gate, Wang Ningmeng stumbles accidentally and is caught steadily by the thoughtful senior. This warm and proper scene is witnessed by An Ling hiding in the dark. Wang Ningmeng's phone runs out of power and shuts down all night, missing more than 50 messages and over a dozen missed calls from An Ling. From evening to late night, An Ling keeps asking about her whereabouts and companions, worrying about her safety of going out alone at night. His mood gradually changes from patient concern to anxiety, grievance, and strong possessiveness. His last messages are filled with jealousy and cold anger, revealing his unhidden dissatisfaction and soreness. After returning home and seeing the dense messages, Wang Ningmeng realizes An Ling's clinging personality and possessive temper, confirming that the distant figure she saw that night is exactly him. The next morning, the two fall into a cold war. An Ling is cold and indifferent, ignoring her on purpose. Wang Ningmeng takes the initiative to explain her mistake of the dead phone and complains about his double standards, questioning why he is allowed to socialize while restricting her freedom. During their quarrel, Wang Ningmeng thinks An Ling is in a bad mood because of failed courtship. She tries to comfort him and analyze his relationship problems enthusiastically, even joking about introducing his rival to herself, which completely angers the forbearing An Ling. He retorts sharply, mocking her lifelong singleness and hitting her soft spot, making their conflict escalate sharply. In the dead of night, Wang Ningmeng watches a thrilling suspense movie alone at home. Feeling scared and uneasy in the dim room, drunk and depressed, An Ling comes home late in silence. He reeks of alcohol and walks straight towards her without a word, breaking all his previous restraint and reserve. In the dark living room, he bends down and kisses Wang Ningmeng forcefully and suddenly, taking away her first kiss in an instant. Under the influence of alcohol, An Ling confesses his sincere love truthfully and clears up all misunderstandings. The girl chatting with him that day is just an ordinary classmate with a casual conversation. The only girl he has loved and yearned for all along is Wang Ningmeng. His childish confession many years ago has never been forgotten. He has had a secret crush on her for years, taking the initiative to stay at her home, preparing daily meals for her. Getting jealous silently and bickering with her on purpose are all manifestations of his deep love. Hindered by the huge age gap and fear of being rejected, he has always been inferior and timid, hiding his true feelings behind jokes, mockery, and fake crushes. Mustering up courage with alcohol, he finally confesses his love sincerely and earnestly asks her to be his girlfriend. Hooked, touched thoroughly, Wang Ningmeng lets go of all her worries, hesitation, and entanglements. She sets aside the shackles of age difference, follows her heart, and responds to his kiss actively. The two officially start their romantic relationship. The extra chapter unfolds their sweet daily life after being together. After confirming their relationship, An Ling no longer hides his strong possessiveness and stays in Wang Ningmeng's room openly. He admits frankly that the ABS video account and the attractive ABS photo that once made Wang Ningning fascinated all belonged to him. The ambiguous invitation that night was never a joke. Resting his head on her collarbone softly, he allows her to touch his body freely, promising that his body and ABS will only belong to her exclusively for the rest of his life. With passionate love, straightforward possessiveness and exclusive tenderness, the younger boyfriend completely captures Wang Ningmeng's heart. They embrace a sweetened warm age gap relationship, achieving mutual affection and lifelong devotion.